Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're in the world, and welcome back to my Korean Food Week. This is day 5 of the Food Week, and today we're probably going to be cooking one of the most notable Korean street foods, or Korean foods, beef bulgogi. This is grass-fed beef, once again from Little Korean, as he's done all week. This week I'm going to be serving this with some white rice, some kimchi, some pickled mooli, again some spring onions and a little bit of sesame seed. So yeah, let me bring you down, I'll show you what's in the box and we'll get cooking. Here we go. So folks, let's have a look. So in there we've got some grass-fed beef, we've got mushrooms, we've got spring onion, we've got normal onions in that sauce, which is probably soy mirin, as most of the dishes have had in. And all we're going to do with this is we're just going to chuck it in the pan for 5 minutes, just to warm it through. It's already cooked. So yeah, and as I said, I'm going to serve it with some accompaniments. Yeah, let's get into it. So folks, we're just going to go in the pan with it. Just pour it out there, and we're just going to give that a mix. And I do apologise if you do hear some burbling noises. The rice is a boil in a bag, so therefore that's what I'll be doing, and that's what you can hear. We're just going to give this a mix, cook it through for 5 minutes, like I said, and we should be done. See you in a... So folks, in the intro I did say that this was already cooked. Turns out it isn't cooked, but not to worry, I'll make sure this is cooked fully before serving. So while that's cooking folks, I'm just going to chop the spring onions up, just so we can put them over the top. Once it's done, just to make it look nice and add a little bit of flavour, but mainly for cosmetic reasons. But yeah. So folks, the bulgogi is almost done, maybe another 30 seconds or so. The rice, just waiting on the rice, then I'll get plated up. So folks, time to plate up, and of course if you've been here all week you will know first to go in is the rice. That is just in a boil in the bag, 15 minutes, not too much, and as you can see, perfect, nice and fluffy. And then we're going to go in with the beef bulgogi. Now through this, you probably won't get me reviewing any of the mushrooms. As people know, I don't eat mushrooms. So what I'll do next to the bowl, I'm just going to add some pickled mooli, just a couple of squares, let's go for 4. Followed by some kimchi, just open it, just going to put the kimchi at the bottom here, And then after the kimchi, I've actually got some pickled wild garlic. I'm just going to go in with a pickled wild garlic. Let me just grab a bit out. It's clumped together. Need to grab it just a little bit. It wouldn't be me if it wasn't a struggle. But there we have some of the pickled wild garlic, and I have to say the aroma that's coming out of that is unbelievable. And then all we're going to do, we're just going to go in with some sesame seeds. Just put that over the top like so. And as is customary, some spring onion. And that is that. I'll give you a closer look and we'll get into. So folks, what do you think about that? Let's go in for the review. So first up, let me go and grab some of that beef. So we've got some of that beef, bulgogi there, grass-fed beef, some of the onion there on the side as well. Great flavour. That beef is so tender. The onions that have marinated in that soy sauce, superb. That isn't bad at all. Just going to go in for a few more of them onions. Superb. Bit of moolie. Oh. Just lovely. I have to say, as the week's gone on, my chopstick skills are going a little bit haywire, but I do think I'm coming down with something. So yeah, gotta keep an eye out for that. Next up, let's go for a bit of kimchi, a little bit of rice there. Beautiful. And then something new for me, and something new for this week, is the pickled wild garlic. Now where we live on Teesside, wild garlic grows everywhere. All the woodlands along the riverbanks. So it's kind of very abundant. So yeah, cheers folks. Great pickle taste, very subtle on the garlic, but it's sweet. It's got a sweet pickle, that garlic just cuts through. That's not bad. That is a good pickle to have with this dish. Let's go for a bit of the beef, a bit of the kimchi, and a bit of the wild garlic. Oh yeah, that works. That works very well. That is lovely. I'm digging it. There is no spice level. It's not full of chilies. So again, this is kind of like that fried chicken that we did yesterday, the Korean fried chicken, and the tofu. Perfect entry into Korean food. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Cheers.